All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Alex G Trades week. I would love to talk, hype you guys up, but there's this trade that I'm about to take right now, which is going to be GBP CAD. Is it even worth taking this trade now that I look at it? Fuck. I don't know if I want to take this trade. Yes, we have to take this trade. It's a very high risk trade, I'm not going to lie, but it's a counter trend trade. I like the area of interest. I like my stop loss placement. I mean, technically the trade already happened. Hold on. I mean, this is literally me recording this live, right? So I expect for price to technically come back into this area to read this and go up. What ended up happening is that the market gapped down. I do expect, it's only Monday. Look where it's at. Yeah. So we broke this area, retested it. Small area of interest, retesting it. 4 hour. Oh man, I have to do my full checklist. 4 hour is, and I hate that that I have to go and do my checklist manually now, just to show some people. We're working on something cool with this checklist is all I'm going to say. Because right now it's very manual. So no, I don't have the weekly time frame in my favor. We are at a weekly rejection candlestick. Just break down all these confluences really fast. So weekly time frame, technically we're bullish. This is the lower high, lower low. Body candlestick close above, so we're bullish. Next one is area of interest. If we're bullish, we can't have an area of interest. EMA round psychological level. No EMA round psychological level doesn't apply right now. Rejection from previous structure, rejection candlestick or head and shoulders. We do have a slow down candlestick and no rejection from previous structure. So if anything, we have candlestick. It's not even a candlestick rejection from an area of interest, just a candlestick. So whatever, we'll add that. Daily time frame. I know we have the trend. I know we have the area of interest. We're just doing that quick. So we are bearish, lower low, lower high. So we have the area of interest, no EMA. Do we have a round psychological level? Let's break this down. Right here we have coordinates. Every 586, 586. We don't have a round psychological level. So no EMA, no round psychological level, rejection from previous structure. Technically, this is the previous structure, so technically we do have that. This is the previous structure. My phone is blowing up. Do we have a candlestick rejection from area of interest? Technically, this candlestick has not closed, so we don't have a candlestick rejection from the area of interest. Do we have a head and shoulders? No head and shoulders here, so no trade. Next is the 4 hour. 4 hour is the trend in our favor. Come on. All right, 4 hours a trend in our favor. Yes, technically the 4 hour is bearish, lower high, lower low. So we have the 4 hour. We are not in a 4 hour area of interest. Well, technically we are at a daily area of interest, so we don't have the 4 hour EMA round psychological level. We do have the EMA. We do not have the round psychological level. And this is just showing you guys kind of like a bit of how my strategy works. There's just so much more to it, but this is just a very basic foundation to it. Rejection from previous structure, candlestick rejection from area of interest, previous structure. Yes, we have previous structure, rejection from previous structure, and we have a candlestick rejection from the area of interest. Not technically, we do here on the 4 hour. Head and shoulders. It's not the prettiest. It's technically forming the right shoulder right now. Left head. This could be the right shoulder, so it's not the retest of the neckline. So we don't. 2 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. Come on. It's crunch time. 2 hour, bearish, 1 hour. Come on. Fucking trading, we fucking move slow. No. Technically, the 1 hour is bearish. 30-minute time frame. Technically at 30 minutes. So the majority of these time frames are bearish. So we are bearish. Are we rejecting the EMA on the majority of them? Yes. Come on. Yes. Come on. Yes. Okay, so we have the EMA as well. So I might be moving very fast for all of you beginners. Just go back and watch this. You guys have no idea the value that you guys are getting right here. No head and shoulders. I mean, do we kind of have one? Not really. So no. So the structure, yes. We do have an engulfing candlestick as our entry. Yes. Stop loss and take profit is placed above an area wherever it gets hit. This could be my take profit right here for a 1 to 2. Man, what a What a perfect trade. Why am I hesitating to enter this trade right now, you may ask? Well, so far it's a 95% grade. There is a very weak higher time frame in our favor. We have the trend against us. You know, the daily is okay, 4 hours okay. This really is just a day trade. That's what it is, right? And it's these, you know, day trades on top of it being a counter trend trade is the reasoning as to why I am not interested in entering it. But I could see the market I just can't see the market going up from here without having a deeper retracement. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it happening. I can't see it happening. All right, so I'm about to take this trade right now. Look, I'm literally screen recording this trade right now as I'm about to execute this trade. So I'm about to enter this trade live right now. As you can see, no trade in the account. Let me go ahead and record this on my other phone. It's crazy how many ways I have to record this shit. All right, 1 second. So this is GBP CAD, GBP CAD, GBP CAD. We're gonna go ahead and enter a sell position. We're gonna take 500 lots, and then my stop loss is 86. Let me check over here really fast. 86421. All right, so let me just do that again. I'm gonna come over here. GBP CAD trade 500 lots 86421, and then I'm going to click sell on GBP by market. Perfect. So that was all right, so that was that. Then now I'm gonna come over here, 350 sell. All right, done. GBP CAD, GBP CAD. So we just entered both of these sell positions right now. Let me just show you guys here. So right now we're currently about $8,000 in drawdown, as you guys can see. All right. Not fucking bad. Not fucking bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not fucking bad. Let me go into this on my other accounts. All right. So yeah, we just did that. We took the trade, counter trend trade. So for now, boys, this is trade we're in. Everything else I'm really not that interested right now. CAD JPY, it's another counter trend trade where we could potentially enter sales here if it presents itself. AUD CAD, we were looking for potential counter trend trades once again. I decided to not take this trade because it did not shift below this area how I wanted to, so we're still waiting for that. USD JPY, waiting for a break and retest above to buy. NZD USD, so as of right now, it looks like we were completely wrong about this trade. And AUD USD is also a trade that I missed on these buys. And NZD JPY, we missed out on this one as well. It's just moving so fast. So yeah, for now, set and forget. We just took a fucking terrible trade. And let's see what happens. Sign and forget. We'll come back later. Honestly, I would rage. You know, I would get one of my firearms. I'm just not going to do that. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to accept my loss and move on. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do here. Right now it's 3 in the morning. The next day it's 3 in the morning. So obviously this happened last night. So exactly 24 hours ago. I woke up, I saw it, and I went back to sleep. I went about my day not even looking at the charts. This is bullshit. A fucking wick out like this is fucking bullshit. Having them... I'm not. I'm gonna relax. It's too early into the year for this shit, right? It's only the 21st. It just happens, right? The last loss that we took, it was a proper loss. Look at this. I'm so happy I had a stop loss. I'm happy that I took this loss. I was completely wrong about the trade. GBP CAD, on the other hand, looks like it just waked me up. That pisses me off. That's not cool. It's unkosher. You know what? Hey, it's fine. You know, it's part of the game. Maybe I had to do this so I can find another opportunity. But I lost $200,000 on GBP CAD. All these other opportunities, nothing decent has presented itself. Not even anything here on USD JPY. Maybe we got some longs. Nope, nothing. At least not yet. Maybe if we break above this high. AUD USD. I missed it. This one I missed it. Let's not even talk about it. Yeah, honestly, I got nothing to say. I took a loss. I entered the trade very aggressively, very impulsively, and I should have not done that. I knew that from the start. I'm not going to update my trade just yet because I want to see if it ends up going all the way to take profit so I can determine what actually went right or what actually went wrong. For example, like this one. This one I know was 100% wrong on the whole direction. I want to see if I was wrong about this direction or I got wicked out. So for now, I'm just going to be interested in USD JPY, waiting for a break above this area to buy. We're staying calm in 2025. Look at that. Not even 2025, it's 2026. We're staying calm in 2026. So we can control our emotions a bit more. Yeah. So I'm just going to be here in front of the computer probably for another 5 minutes, setting and forgetting. And then tomorrow, we'll break it down tomorrow. So see you guys later. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Market update. Whoa, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know how much I recorded this week, to be completely fair. I will take some responsibility on that. I was just so focused on me trading myself rather than having to record everything. I mean, rather just, you know, make my decision on if I want to enter a trade or not, rather than have to explain it. So GBP CAD, we obviously took this wick out. Price came straight to my take profit. And once it got here, literally did exactly what I expected and had a reaction from it. So when I go journal my trade, which I ended up losing $196,000. And you know, I read some comments sometimes. I really try my best not to, just because I don't give a shit what anybody has to say. If you believe me, you believe me. If you don't, you don't. But this hurts, right? Like, this is a significant amount of money. And when I'm right about the direction, as you can clearly see here, I predicted this market to the downside, and I get wicked out. This is annoying. I don't mind taking a loss. I mind taking a loss on an analysis that I was correct. So I like to look back to my trades, the 2 trades I've journaled here and I've taken, and I can very much see I've been right about the directions both times. This is the first time. This is the second time. This is the before, this is the after, and I was right about the whole direction. I was just not able to find an entry. So both of these losses that I've taken are technically not even real. So I'm down $300,000 just because I haven't been able to be very selective with my entry. Isn't that crazy? I'm right about the direction. I'm right about everything except the entry. This is what I care about here. My average confluence, which is over 100%, which is spectacular. But yeah, basically my analysis was correct on GBP CAD. Price came down and reacted from this level. Wasn't interested in buys. USD JPY. I don't know if I had the chance to break this down, but I was interested in entering these buys up over here once price broke and retested this area. Price did in fact break it and retest it, and I was looking at this in the middle of London session, and I was watching the market as it did this massive candlestick. I saw it and I'm like, whoa, what just happened here? I remember watching it, and I saw it at 3 a.m, and I literally locked my phone and went to sleep. After I saw this massive wick candlestick, I'm like, okay, I am done for the week. This is not my week. I don't need to trade this week. So luckily I made a decision and I avoided this loss as a whole. I would have never expected the last 10 hours of the market to create a 260 pip move. Not something that I had accounted for, and you know, if you were to look statistically, it's something that rarely ever happens. So avoided this loss as a whole. CAD JPY was a counter trend trade I believe we were interested in. I am not entirely sure right now. Nothing here. AUD CAD, we were interested in these counter trend trade sales. Avoided this loss. Missed out on this win. Missed out. Well, this is the loss that we took, that we were completely wrong. And then we have NZDJPY, which we didn't manage to catch an entry. Not a bad week as a whole. I guess, you know, this is just entry stuff that, you know, we're going to work on. And we'll be back next week for it. I'm not going to let this loss affect me. I'm not going to let it determine my approach to the markets next week. I'm going to stick to my plan. Clearly, I am correct about the direction of the market, which is what matters. All I got to do now is just perfect my entries, find the right entry, and be very confident in the direction of my trade. I know what I'm analyzing, and I know how to trade. That's what I speak to myself every single time I take a loss. Why is this chair like this? Like if there's supposed to be someone sitting here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Every week, I'm going to be uploading a video like this one, breaking down the markets, the reason why I'm interested in entering the trade, the reasoning as to why I'm not. And you can learn something if you are watching this video in a year from now, 6 months from now. Like, you can really learn something from the behind the scenes of how I take a trade. I do this every single week with my students live. So I actually break down these trades in real time with them. I give them a more in-depth reasoning why I'm interested in entering the trade, and they get to get the markets on Sunday, every single Sunday, before anybody does. So they can go into the week with markets that are actually having high probability trades set up, and obviously part of a winning community. If you guys want to know more about that stuff, link in the description below. The broker that I use and that I recommend, link in the description below. And anything else you want to see with these videos, just comment it. I love checking out my comments here on YouTube. The people that comment on YouTube, are a lot cooler than the people that comment on the TikTok. Nothing against my TikTok people, but you know, that's a lot more, how do I say this respectfully? It's a lot more uneducated type of people. The people on those type of platforms, people that are on YouTube are actually searching how to trade or how to do something, and they click it and they watch a 15-20 minute video. People on TikTok comment off of a 5-second video and don't even watch the full 30-second video. So if you're here, it's for a reason. It's because you're different than everybody else, and capitalize off of the opportunity that you have in front of you of having these markets available 24/7 and potentially being part of a winning community. If you want to be part of it, apply. You might get accepted. If not, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care, guys. Bye.